Hello everyone and welcome to my channel on cricket, and it seems to me that we are having a very good test match, the second test match day and night at the Gabba. England won the toss and chose to bat first. I was a bit surprised by this decision. I would have bowled first, but then the score line at the end of the day suggests that what they did was right. And a lot of mistakes by Australia tactically going into this match, and I was shocked to see Nathan Lyon drop because he has a very good record on this ground, and he's your frontline spinner. Basically, Australia are going for an all pace attack. They have five paces, but no variety in their attack. You potentially have Travis Head, Steve Smith, Labushing to bowl that spin, but we did not see any one of them have a roll over their shoulders today. And this tactic might cost Australia the match. It was a bit disappointing from Australia. The captainship by Steven Smith was a bit uninspiring to say the least, and I was a bit surprised by this decision to drop Lyon. Although Nessa did bowl quite well, and who is making these calls? Is it George Bailey or is it Steven Smith? It was quite shocking to say the least. On the other hand, England did well to recover from 35 for 2. They could have been potentially be 35 for 4. Joe Root was dropped by Steven Smith, another potentially blunder, and possibly Steven Smith may have dropped the match because Joe Root went on to score a superb, magnificent 135. His maiden Test century in Australia. So he's still not out. He's batting with Jofra Archer, the ninth wicket, the 11th wicket partnership, potentially uh, troubling Australia. The tail end is really frustrating Australia, and yeah, well done England. And Australia did a lot of mistakes today, but Mitchell Stark today as well. He took the charge, and he has 7 wickets. He is now the most he has now the most wickets by left arm seamer in international cricket. I think 413 or 14. Previous record was held by Wasim Akram, the legendary Wasim Akram of Pakistan, and Mitchell Stark has just surpassed him during this Test match. So hats off to Mitchell Stark as well. Come the hour, come the man. They say. Um, he rises to the occasion every time Australia needs him. And Pat Cummins wasn't playing due to injury. There was a lot of suspense. Some people were saying he would play. Some people were saying he wouldn't play. At the end of the day, there was no Pat Cummins. So the momentum is with England, and they did play sensibly today, having few those brain fade moments. One of those was Kohli just throwing away his wicket. He was dead set. He had survived a review. Australia did not go for a review. He had nicked it, and he had potentially was given an extra chance, and he did capitalize on it. But then he threw away his wicket, so that was disappointing. Heavy Brook will play like Heavy Brook style, so there was nothing surprising about it. But the one brain-fed moment was when Ben Stokes got one out, and that potentially allowed Australia to make a comeback in this match. And you never give Australia that chance because they will just run over you when they get that chance. So well done, Joe Root. But now you have to make sure that England wins this match. England have a good control over the game, and they could have potentially declared at the end, 20 minutes before, but I don't mind it at all because they have been scoring runs quickly. It's not the worst of the options, but maybe they could have gotten 3 4 wickets early. But having runs on the board is also not a bad option, especially when you want the test match to last for 5 days. So yeah, the worst option was just not declaring and just playing defense. That was the worst option, and England didn't do that. So well done, England. The momentum is definitely with England, but Australia will seek redemption on day two by getting that tail out very quickly and then scoring runs as many as possible. I don't know how the pitch is going to react tomorrow. Today it had a bit of uneven bounce and there was some movement for the seamers, but then it became a very good batting track later on in the evening, and there wasn't much movement. Joe Wood played superbly, so that Jofra Archer, those shots were very entertaining baseball style. And this was the moment where baseball became right, because that situation did demand for baseball, and hats off to them. I wish England had played like this in the first test match. They would have probably won that test match. So, yeah. Anyways, England learning their lesson and performing quite well. It's quite good to see. Australia will have to fight back hard tomorrow. They need that wicket and they need to score some runs as well. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you very much.